guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Thank you so much for coming back to see my new upload of how to simplify your life. So today I'm going to be speaking about the tips and tricks that I found work to simplify my own life. I really hope it does help with you guys as well. Before we get into it, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and give it a big thumbs up so I know you guys are enjoying my videos. Anyway, without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Okay, so there is some benefits with simplifying your life, so I'll get into them before I get into the actual tips. What I found simplifying my life actually changed for my life instead of just simplifying your life. Okay, so what is that good for? So let me tell you. So simplifying your life can give you more time for things that are important, such as friends or family, could be hobbies, could be some commitments that you really need to obviously commit to. So it obviously gives you more time for that as your days are more structured and simple. So it can give you more time as well as obviously do what I said, hobbies. So if you're always wanting to have done dance class, it's going to give you time to do that. If you've wanted to start reading more books or start like a little reading list, any type of hobbies, it's going to give you more time to do so and to enjoy. It can be very calming as well, because I find when my life is chaotic and my life is not simple, I'm very stressed, I'm very overwhelmed, and that in turn I can't focus on the tasks that I need to do. With having a simple life, it can be very calming. I found that I am definitely a lot more I'm a lot more calm, I'm a lot more content as well. So being more calm and relaxed as opposed to stressed and overwhelmed has been one of the biggest benefits for me that I found, and overall it just improves your quality of life. When I get into these tips, I will explain why they're beneficial and what they're kind of beneficial for, so all of the above that I've just said makes a lot more sense. Anyway, I have got 8 tips for you guys, and without further ado, I'm just going to hop right into them. So the first tip is to declutter your home. So this can include your clothing, your wardrobe, your fridge, your pantry, any of the above, anything that has a lot of clutter, more or less. It can be, for example, I've got a bottom drawer in my kitchen where it's just the random drawer. It's got candles, it's got batteries, it's got receipts, it's got bills, it's got all those kind of random bits and bobs. Finding areas in your home that definitely do need decluttering, or you've got too much of, definitely think of decluttering those areas. Don't let it be such a big project though. I know I can get very overwhelmed. When you are doing this, write down lists and kind of make a plan for when you're going to do it, because the point of this is to be more calm and not more stressed and overwhelmed. So I found for myself, I'm such a visual person. This is why I have invested so much money into my apartment, to make sure it is just to my perfect aesthetic. So I'm motivated, I'm inspired, I'm happy, I'm content. So if you're similar, or we're all kind of to an extent, I'm just such a visual person. So if you are similar to me and very physical visual person, having a simple space translates into being more mentally simple as well. So having a simple space definitely helps ease that. Your mind isn't elsewhere. You can really focus on the tasks that are important and not have to worry about clutter or so many belongings or shit everywhere, more or less. When you have less belongings, you obviously have less belongings to make a mess with as well, so that's why it kind of correlates back to decluttering. My next tip is to declutter your social media and your phone. So my first tip with this is Instagram accounts. It's really good from time to time to reevaluate the people that you're following and what they give to your life. For example, I definitely declutter my following a lot. I kind of follow a rule: if they're not my friend, or if they don't inspire me, or if they don't motivate me, I don't follow them. So too often people compare themselves to people on Instagram. It's really hard to fall into a hole of comparing yourself with people on Instagram, and that's why I feel like it's so important to reevaluate who you're following, what celebrities, what influencers you're following, how do they make you feel. I do follow influencers and celebrities. I follow the ones that I am inspired by or I look up to. That is it. I don't allow myself to follow people that I compare myself to, because I'm a whole different person. And I really feel like reevaluating this will help you in 1, not comparing yourself, feeling shit in that aspect, and 2, it's less on your timeline as well, so you're not going to be scrolling for so long. There's not enough posts for you to be scrolling for all that time. The next one, which I need to do, is decluttering your emails. So I'm very on top of emails in terms of deleting the unnecessary ones and all the spam, but actually unsubscribing is where it gets me. This is like a 2.1. So definitely make sure you're on top of your emails and you're deleting where necessary, so it doesn't pile up into a 1,000 notification app. That's just so stressful. If I was to see that right now, I would like go insane. And it's a bigger hassle and a bigger task now being at 1,000 emails as it would be to 20 emails a day. On the other hand, stop as many unnecessary emails that you can. So unsubscribing to that clothing website you don't particularly shop from, unsubscribing to that makeup brand that you don't really want to hear when they have 20% off. So that's really important as well. So it's even more manageable to keep on top of those emails because there's not as many irrelevant ones coming through. The next one is declutter photos. Not only if you've got like 64 gigs or like 32 gigs will this save you storage, but it is just less hassle. So what I personally do is I put them on Google Photos. Even though this isn't deleting them, it's out of sight, out of mind. It's not on my phone anymore. But if you don't do that, obviously going through your own camera roll, deleting the irrelevant screenshot that you don't need anymore, those 1,000 selfies once you've got that one selfie, it just frees up space, not only on your phone, but in your mental, girlfriend. So the last one on your social media phone-esque kind of tip is to delete any unused apps or apps that you procrastinate on. I'm looking at you, Karen. Get off TikTok. So I'm putting this tip in because I personally just deleted Candy Crush. Round of applause to me. You better be clapping back there. I was at like level 700 something. I found myself so addicted to Candy Crush. I would literally be sitting editing a video and then next minute I check a notification and then I'm on Candy Crush for an hour. Not only does this, again, free up time for you to focus on the more important things, you're not procrastinating, and also with the unused apps, why are they there? Please give me a reason why you have that unused voice memos app on your phone. Do you need it? Are you using it? No. Delete it. So again, this is just freeing up something that you use regularly. I obviously use my phone a lot every single day, so for it to be really clean, tidy, not a lot of mess, not anything irrelevant that I don't need on it, definitely eases me. So my next tip is cutting out friends or family or relationships, any of the above. One, it's just super important for your mental health to do so, because why are toxic people in your life? You can do so much better without them. But two, that is unnecessary energy that you are wasting on someone that is not giving anything to your life. When you have friendships that are easy and don't have to have much effort and are just positive all around, and when you hang out with them you feel happier as opposed to drained or negative after you've left that person, then that's just more simple, period. When you're hanging out with these negative toxic people, you're not living a more simple life. You're wasting that energy on thinking about them or letting it bring you down or just letting it give you negative emotions that you don't need to be feeling. You really don't need to be feeling like that. Definitely cut the people that you need to out, whether it be a guy you're talking to, girl, tell me about it, I just did it, or like family. I know it's hard with family, but if you need to do that, then you've got to do it. Friends, again, friends, like, catch you later, like, I'll open the fucking door for ya. Any type of relationship that's not serving you anything but positivity and happiness, then you gotta go. This is kind of a little bonus tip on the topic of friends and family, not so much to live a simple life, but just something to think about. You are a result of the 5 people you hang around the most. So who do you want to be? Reflect, are these people in alignment with the person that you want to be? Do they share the same morals? Do they share the same values? And are they just a good, positive person? My next tip is to meditate. So this is something that I'm really needing to focus on myself. So when you meditate, you are focusing on nothing or one thing. For example, if you're meditating and thinking about a beach, you are only focusing on those waves, or you're only focusing on stepping your feet into the water. So I find myself, for example, I went to like a little gig last night. Do you want to hear what I was thinking as this person was playing? I asked my friend next to me if I could spend Christmas with her. And then I was also thinking what I was going to eat after the gig. And then I was also thinking how it was so warm and how I wish I could step outside. And then I was wondering how cold it was outside. So many thoughts were going through my head, and I was like, I can't even just simply focus on this person's performance right now. Everything is going through my head like at record speed. Like, I don't understand why I can't just enjoy this moment, be present in the moment. So meditating really helps you, 1, focus on the present moment. 2, this correlates back, yes, that was a leisure activity, but if that was something to do with work, right, and I'm thinking all these thoughts, how can I be productive? And this also correlates to tasks as well. So I do this where I'm thinking about everything I need to do and I can't focus on one thing. I'm thinking about everything and how am I going to get this all done, and which one do I start with, and can I try to do all at once. When you meditate, you just need to think of one thing. And you can apply that in your life as well when it comes to tasks, when it comes to enjoying activities or whatnot. So that also helps with decluttering and simplifying your mentality. I think physical and mental are just as important, if not mental more important, to really simplify as well. So this is the single most probably best tip I can give, because it's really like getting to your mental and making sure you focus on one thing at a time and you're not stressed and overwhelmed with everything. My next tip is to meal prep. So I would suggest really knuckling down on about 5 dishes that you do very well and rotating between them throughout the week. So start in the beginning of the week, meal prep for the week, and have those dishes ready for you to eat whenever. So this just simplifies one aspect of your life. You don't have to worry about what you're eating for dinner that day. You don't have to worry about going to the grocery store and getting any ingredients, and you don't have to think of a dish to make on the night. You've already got it in your fridge, all good. And one, that saves you time in the night as well, so you can focus on reading that book that you want to read after work. So this is just simplifying one aspect of your life, and it's just one less thing to have to worry about during the week as well. A bonus with this as well is you're more inclined to eat healthy. Hello, if you're going to the shops every single day to get ingredients for each different meal, you have so many temptations to pick up snacks or chocolate or whatever it might be. And also, if you already have that food in your fridge, you're gonna eat that over buying junk food. Am I wrong? Not only does it like help simplify like one aspect of your life, but you get to be healthier on top of that. It's just a no-brainer. My next tip is to set daily, weekly and monthly goals for yourself. So I found that I used to kind of run my life on autopilot. If you're setting daily, weekly and monthly goals for yourself, 1, it sets structure in your life. 2, it gives you something to achieve and strive towards. And 3, it really helps identify what really matters to you and what you want in your life and where your ultimate goal is. I really think structure is a key factor in simplifying your life. So this doesn't really sound like it makes too much sense, but really having that structure and knowing what you're doing daily and knowing what you're going towards really helps with just being more simple, because you're really set on your intentions and you're set on where you want to be and what you're going to do every single day to get there. My next tip is pay off your debt. I'm pretty sure that Fashion Nova or that Amazon or that Pretty Little Thing or that Misguided order can wait. I need to tell myself that. Paying off your debt is just such a weight off your shoulders. It's just one less little thing to have to worry about. It's one less thing you have to budget into your weekly budgets as well. Just think, once you've paid that off as well, that's your money now. Like, you don't need to put it back into something you're owing. You can keep that money that week for yourself. It's an easy thing to cut out, basically. It's an easy thing to declutter from your life and simplify for your life. Obviously, there's certain extents to debt. For example, it could be a credit card debt or it can be a student loan debt. I understand some people, it's not as easy to just pay off your debt, but really, if you haven't paid it off, then work towards paying it off. Do as much as you can per week to pay off your debt. So guys, that was my 8 tips to simplify your life. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a comment down below and let me know which videos you would like to see from me next. If you did like this video and would like to see my face again, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, turn the push notification on so you get notified every single time I upload. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you did get to the end of the video, I am so appreciative, and thank you for listening to me ramble on a little bit about how to simplify your life. Anyway, that is all for this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Mwah.